QNQ Athletic Director Kevin Mahoney, North Quincy High School Assistant Athletic Director Martin Dunham, and North Quincy High School Principal Dan Gilbert.
Hello everyone and welcome to North Quincy High School, where tonight the North Quincy Raiders girls basketball team will host the Hingham Harborwomen in the first round of the MIAA Division II basketball tournament. Thanks for tuning into this edition of QATV Sports. My name is Jonathan Clary. I'm being joined alongside Jim Timmons. North Quincy comes in with the number 5 seed, Hingham number 28 seed. They're getting ready to introduce the starting lineups. We'll go down to the PA announcer for the introductions.
Officials have worked diligently to prepare for today's competition. Please show your appreciation by demonstrating good sportsmanship and respect for all in attendance. Ensure that your behaviors reflect the values that should be identified with these student athletes. Assume responsibility for your behavior and the behavior of those around you. If you require assistance, please call upon a school or security official. Thank you and enjoy the game. And now, the starting lineup for both teams. First, for the visiting Hingham Harborwomen. At guard, senior number 3, Captain Caroline Connell. At guard, sophomore number 4, Tatum Lane. At guard, junior number 13, Anna Post. At guard, senior number 24, Captain Ava Sigrid. And at forward, sophomore number 25, Eileen Loper. The head coach for the Harborwomen is Mr. Roman Millian. The assistant coaches is Natalia Macaroni. And now, the starting lineup for your North Quincy Raiders. At center, sophomore, number 22, Alea Colbert. At guard, sophomore, number 3, Abby McDonough. At guard, sophomore, number 23, Nora Geary. At guard, sophomore, number 21, Captain Dave Powers. And at guard, junior, number 5, Captain Megan Smith. The head coach for the Raiders is Leon Cunningham. The assistant coach is Steph Rose. And now, ladies and gentlemen, if you're able, we ask that you please rise and kindly remove your hats and direct your attention to the flag on the left-hand side of the scoreboard as we honor the United States of America with the playing of our national anthem, recorded today by the Quincy North Quincy Combined Choir.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there.
Thank you.
All right, we'll run down the starting lineups first for the Harbormen of Hingham. Number 3, captain, senior Caroline Conley. Number 4, guard, sophomore Tatum Lane. Number 13, guard, junior Anna Post. Number 24, captain, senior Ava Segru. And number 25, sophomore forward Eileen Lothar. Head coach is Roland Millian. For the Raiders, number 3, Tabby McDonough, sophomore guard. Number 5, Megan Smith, junior guard, one of the captains for the Raiders. Number 21, Maeve Powers, sophomore guard and a captain. Number 22, Alea Colbert, sophomore center. And number 23, Nora Gary, sophomore guard. As I mentioned, we're joined by Jim Timmons. And Jim, Raiders have worked hard here this year, 17-3 record, and earned at least one home game here in the playoffs.
Yeah, and it's a fairly remarkable phenomenon here with this team that they're coming out with an all-underclass starting lineup. This is a remarkably talented team, and it's even more remarkable that they are 4 sophomores and a junior. You see there at center, number 22, Alea Colbert. We saw her coming out game against Quincy last week, and really excited to watch her tonight, John.
North Quincy also led by Maeve Powers. Powers was named the Patriot League Fisher Division MVP this year. And North Quincy girls were the Fisher Division champions. Powers averaged 14.6 points per game. Good for 3rd in the Patriot League.
Yeah, terrific accomplishment for Maeve, and well-deserved on all counts.
3-point shot there is no good by Nora Gary, and Hingham will control the rebounds.
Yeah, Hingham came out with a man-to-man defense, and they were very physical. North, nonetheless, turned over a nice shot, so it's going to be a little nervousness no matter how you cut it here. First game of the tournament.
Shot there is no good by Lothar. Colbert will control it. Gary was open down court. They did not see her, though, for the Raiders. McDonough, she drives in, has to kick it out to Megan Smith. Smith shoots the 3, and it's good.
Yeah, Megan, the junior on the team, very poised, did a nice job handling pressure, and stuck a corner 3 there to break the ice for the Red Raiders.
Raiders foul is on.
So foul's called on North Quincy.
First personal foul, first team foul. Hingham ball.
Yeah, we didn't get the number on the call. So North is coming out man-to-man as well. And Hingham right now just kind of using a little perimeter type attack.
Caroline Conley driving in. Nice defense there by Colbert. Going to be controlled now by Geary, and fouls called on Hingham. Looks like it was on Caroline Conley.
Here you see Hingham picking up full court. North had no problem with that earlier. You can see number 22 sneaking in from the left there. Alea Colbert.
Colbert drives in and can't get the layup to go. Rebound brought down by Eileen Lothar. Tatum Lane with the ball now for Hingham. Lothar 3 from straight away, no good, and Colbert comes down with the rebound.
Oh, nice look up, great.
There's a nice look there by Megan Smith.
Yes, Smith made a great pass there, John. Good hustle on D. I'm not sure if it was Tabby McDonough or Maeve Powers that got back there, but disrupted the layup, so Hingham still has not got on the board. And this is one thing, John, that was talked about but somewhat underrated. North Quincy's defense is remarkable. They're really tough, they're aggressive, and they pressure the ball well.
Another rebound by Alea Colbert for North Quincy. They quickly get the ball up. 3-point shot there is no good by Megan Smith. And Geary with the rebound, and no, they're going to say a travel on Geary. Looked like she got tripped up, but they call the travel instead.
Yeah, it seems like the physical stuff is going to be, early signals are this could be a physical ball game. There haven't been too many calls regarding some of the banging.
Nice defense here by North. Coming up there was Maeve Powers. Hingham's able to break it now finally and get across. Caroline Conley for three, no, it's no good. Powers with the rebound, quickly trying to get up to Gary. Nice defense by Conley to take it away for Hingham. Oh, and coming down there, another defensive play. Nora Gary was trailing to play a little bit, and she takes it away now for the Raiders. Tabby McDonough with 2 points, her first 2
Yeah, that was
night.
just like they drew it up. Red Raider offense there. Tabby McDonough very alert down low.
McDonough was another Patriot League All-Star for North Quincy. Maeve Powers, Elena Colbert, and McDonough, 3 All-Stars for North Quincy.
Yeah, and with any luck, they're all going to be around here for 3 years. One phenomenon that is occurring now in Eastern Mass basketball, probably across the state, we're just not aware of it, is kind of the poaching of talented athletes out of the public system to some of the private schools. In this situation, the Red Raiders, with all the kids in the same class, there's a potential that they'll choose to stay together and play together. And when you have a sophomore year like this one, where they're expected to have some success in the tournament, and they had a tremendous regular season, it's the hope that the kids, the girls, will stay together. Certainly Liana Cunningham, we're very fortunate to have her coaching this program, and that's all you want is a good coach and some good teammates to play with. So North's got the script right now.
A couple substitutions for Hingham and a post. Oh, and shot there is good by Tabby McDonough, and she'll go to the line for a 3-point play.
Yeah, that was a nice little set play. They had a high post pick set for Tabby McDonough. She made a pass out to the top of the key, cut back door, used the pick, and hit a nice little layup in traffic.
And a post called for the foul in the last play for Hingham. And again, McDonough at the line for a foul shot. And she drains it.
So North's coming out with its own version of full court pressure. Hingham beat it up the outside.
And North almost caused a turnover, and now they do. Taken away now by McDonough. Kicks it off to Maeve Powers. Powers has to kick it back out. Megan Smith's 3, no good, and rebounded by Kate McBride, and she got fouled in the process.
Yeah, McDonough with a reach. She had inside position. The ball came out over her head, and she reached. So McDonough gets called for that foul. It's her first, North's 3rd team foul here in the first quarter, John.
Jen Zhu checks in now for North Quincy. McDonough goes to the bench. Fight for a loose ball, and Colbert comes up with it, and is able to get it off to Megan Smith. Oh, nice look there for Powers. Oh, nice defensive play by Eileen Lothar for Hingham to block that ball. Remain North Quincy ball.
I got to tell you, one thing that's very impressive, and our young players should note this, like watching Megan Smith with her head up the whole time with the ball, seeing the floor. She made a really nice pass.
Powers thought about the 3, decided to drive instead, kicks it back out. And foul's going to be on the floor against Hingham.
We're halfway through the first quarter, John. Hingham has yet to pick up a hoop. North getting some fresh legs in the game.
Elizabeth Murray called for the foul. That's a 3rd team foul. Out of bounds.
A nice backdoor cut there by Megan Smith. And a very alert look inside by Nora Geary. Just missed the connection.
little confusion here on the inbounds play for North Quincy as which was going to be run. They finally do get it in. Colbert, strong take to the hole, can't get it to go. And she's able to save it, but it's taken away there by Kylie McAloon for Hingham. And frustration foul there called on Maeve Powers.
Raiders foul is on number 21, Maeve Powers. That's
That's going to be the second foul for Maeve Powers.
Hingham ball.
Head coach for the Raiders, Leanna Cunningham, keeping Powers in the game. And a big three-point there by Kate McBride. Gets Hingham on the board here with 3:30 to go in the first quarter.
Yeah, nice smooth release by the Hingham sophomore.
And going to be tipped out of bounds, to say off Colbert. So it'll be North Quincy ball. Conley pushes it up, but it's taken away now by Colbert. She's been all over the floor here today for North Quincy. Gets a pass up, and it is no good. It was blocked. Nora Gary couldn't get the shot up. And a traveling violation called against Kate McBride for Hingham. Maddie O'Donnell checking now for North Quincy, number 10. Nora Gary goes to the bench for a rest. Powers creates some space and can't get it to go. A little too strong at the back of the rim. Nice defense, nice rebound by O'Donnell.
Yeah, O'Donnell with a nice rebound at traffic. Red Raiders pounding the boards. Nice job by Lia Colbert there. Lia Colbert, I beg your pardon. Knocking the ball loose. Maeve Powers picked it up. And Red Raiders are going to get a side out here with a full shot clock.
Tatum Lane checks back in now for Hingham. Powers for three, a little too strong there.
Another rebound by O'Donnell, doing a nice job in there. It's her second rebound. She's only been in for about 30 seconds.
And she's going to take that one away as well. Great job there by O'Donnell, keeping this possession alive for North Quincy. Ball gets tipped away out of bounds by Hingham. Looked like it goes off the hands of Tatum Lane. So it'll be North ball still, 23 on the shot clock.
I got to tell you, Lia Colbert is getting mauled. And there she goes. That's, I believe, is that her first two?
Yep, that's her first 2 points.
She's been getting mauled inside, so nice to see her break the ice. It's 10-3 Raiders, and they've been able to match Hingham physically. Nice rebound by Colbert in traffic. She does an excellent job of clearing the ball.
Powers, quick three, no good. Colbert, another rebound for Lia Colbert.
Yeah.
And a great pass to Powers down low, who finishes it off. North Quincy getting full court pressure.
Hingham just got it over. Oh, nice D by Colbert there.
Powers gets it up to Jen Zhu. Zhu goes baseline, and looked like getting a piece of it was Lila Sweeney, who was checked in for Hingham. Under a minute to go here in the first quarter. Colbert off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Lane. Lane, nice look down low, and can't get it to go. Was Aver Segru, but she'll go to the line to shoot two. Excuse me, that was Sienna Powers who got fouled and will go to the line.
Raiders foul is on Number 33, Jen Zue, that's her first personal foul team limit. Hingham is in the bonus. Sienna Powers at the line, 2 shots.
Again, Sienna Powers at the line to shoot 2, makes the first. Foul was called on North Quincy's Jen Zhu, her first. Powers with the rebound, quickly gets it up now. Let's look for Colbert, and Colbert just a little too short, gets her a rebound now. And double dribble's going to be called against North.
23 seconds left. We'll see how Hingham plays this. North's going to pressure them. Smart decision. With 23 seconds left, North's trying to get Hingham to move quickly in the hope that North can get one more possession before the half. Great hustle down the floor by Maddie O'Donnell, but she get called on that one. It's going to send her counterpart, number 10 for Hingham, Kate McBride, to the line.
That's O'Donnell's first foul here tonight.
For our regular listeners, those who pay attention at least, Maddie O'Donnell is the younger sister of Caroline O'Donnell, who you may recall played for the Red Raiders a couple of years back. Maddie's got the same great court awareness, doing a great job around the hoop like big sister Caroline did.
Caroline on basketball on the softball field as well for North Quincy. Colbert with 2 seconds to go, gets it off, and no, they're going to say a traveling violation with 0.5 seconds to go. And not much they could do, only 0.5 seconds left. So at the end of first quarter play here at North Quincy High School, and the Raiders are going to take a 12-6 lead over Hingham.
Yeah, and frankly, one might think that it'd be Hingham nervousness or trying to adapt to shooting in an unfamiliar gym, but Hingham's been up here. Most of the girls are familiar with this gymnasium, Patriot League teams. And secondly, the Red Raider defense, they are just buzzing around. They set up man-to-man, but these kids are flying around. They double. They play extremely aggressively. They've got hands on the ball. So the fact that Hingham only scored 6 points in the first quarter, very much attributable to the terrific North Quincy defense. They've been really first class here coming out. On the offensive end, North wasn't as effective as they might normally be. No one was really hitting shots, John, but they still doubled up on Hingham. We'll look for the Red Raider offense to pick up a little bit and for the complexion of things to change up on the scoreboard. I'm expecting to see more points on the board here in the second quarter for the Red Raiders. We'll see what happens.
This is game number 1 of a playoff doubleheader. At 7 o'clock after this game concludes, the North Quincy boys will host the Middleborough Sachems in the first round of the boys tournament.
Yeah, the 7 o'clock start might be a little optimistic. We'll see about that, yeah.
Last night it was the Quincy High girls who saw action, and they were in the Division I tournament, and they handily beat Marshfield 66-30. So they're going to go on to the second round to play either King Philip or Lexington. That game, King Philip and Lexington, going on right now. Jen Zhu for 3, and she drains it. Great shot there by Zhu.
Nice little step back 3 by another sophomore, Jen Zhu. So, I take your pardon, she's a freshman.
Well, coming down the other end of the court was Maddie O'Donnell with a steal for North Quincy. Tabby McDonough back in the game. That's going to get blocked by Hingham's Eileen Lothar. Both the shot is no good, and Coming down with is Colbert. And a whistle.
Get an official timeout. One of the players, I think, caught one on the face, in the nose, actually, Jen Ju.
No, yep.
So that was an alert official getting her out of the game. I don't know if her nose is bleeding.
I say she's heading to the locker room to take a look at that.
Oh, good. Here comes, they got some training staff here. Good.
Powers drives in, stops in the paint, and can't get it to go.
That's one of the things I was talking about. Maeve Powers just made a terrific move, had a nice little bunny shot there and missed. When she warms up, she's got a lot of
Powers
shots to her.
She's been around the net all night long, just hasn't been able to get him to fall down.
Right. And when it statistically evens off, watch out.
Leah Colbert call for her first foul here tonight. North's first team foul of the second quarter. And a post.
Oh, go ahead, John.
I was saying a post with the ball.
Hingham's offense is primarily a motion offense, and by what I mean by that is the girls are moving around the perimeter. They pass one way, they pass to the right and cut to the left, or vice versa. There aren't too many picks, and they're going to have to start setting picks here to effectively attack this North Quincy defense.
Maddie O'Donnell gets called for her second foul on that last possession for Hingham. Caroline Connolly will check it in now for Hingham. Connolly, one of the captains of this team. Kate McBride spin move into the paint and no good. Fight for the rebound, comes into the hands of Maeve Powers. She quickly comes up now to lead a fast break. Nice defense there by Eileen Lothar.
The North girls need to do some work on their lefty layups. There's been like 5 of them blocked now. And they're all doing the same thing. Oh, nice pass by Maddie O'Donnell on a great backdoor cut by Nora Geary. O'Donnell saw her all the way. The pass didn't connect, but that was due to a foul. So 15-6. We've only seen 3 points in the first 2 minutes here, John. I thought things are going to go otherwise.
Powers again trying to make some moves. Hingham staying right with her. Kevin McDonough gets it off to Colbert. Colbert, nice spin move and can't get it to go around the rim and out. McBride kicks it back out to Lothar, who shot no good. And another rebound there for Leah Colbert, and she's going to get fouled in the process. Colbert easily in double digits now for rebounds. Unfortunately, I haven't been keeping track of that, but she easily has 10 rebounds, if not more, first quarter and a half.
And they're pressuring her every time she rebounds, John, and she's done an excellent job of both protecting the ball and getting the ball out. Occasionally she puts the ball on the floor and dribbles up the court very ably. Other times she's hit the outlet, but she's very... that's a regrettable turnover here. Everyone took off on the, the red raid or the white shirts all went down the court, and regrettable turnover, but let's see what happens. An opportunity for North to play defense, John.
A nice turnaround jumper there by Avis Agru. Powers looking for this pass down into Tabby McDonough, just a little bit behind her, couldn't hold on to it. It'll be Hingham ball.
You keeping turnovers or no?
No.
Yeah, it's moving a little quickly for We need our own statistician here.
And nice defense there by North on the pressure, and unfortunately taken away by Segru. Shot there, no good. Rebounded by Segru, and foul's called on the floor.
Looks like they're getting Tabby McDonough for that one.
Raiders foul is on
That's
number
her
3,
second.
Tabby McDonough. That's her second personal foul, 13th foul.
Zhu is back. She looks like she's okay, no less the worse. And she came in for McDonough.
All right, another turnover. Powers takes that away. Powers' little floater in the lane, can't get it to go. Fight for the loose ball, and ends up in the hands of Megan Smith. And another foul called on the floor. Looks like they're going to get Sienna Powers.
The pace that the North girls is playing at, this pace is really something. We're going to look for the middle of the third quarter, the Hingham girls to start to wear out a little bit. But I'll tell you, North has just been relentless on both sides of the ball here.
Powers loses the ball. Jen Zhu right there to pick it up. Colbert kicks it out to Megan Smith. .15 on the shot clock. Three-point shot is good. Megan Smith for 3. 10-point lead now for the Raiders. Hingham comes right back, and shot is no good. Rebounded by Maddie O'Donnell. Powers for 3. That's no good off the back of the rim. And timeout's going to be called by Hingham with 3:57 left to go here in the second quarter, trailing by 10, 18-8, North on top.
Yeah, Hingham continues to have problems here, and I think they're all adjusted to the North Quincy gym. I've called this gym before, John, when we've covered games here. One of the friendlier gyms in Eastern Mass. It's a great place to shoot because of the background. So Hingham's adjusted, but it's the unrelenting defensive pressure by the Red Raiders. And then when they get their hands on the ball, they are flying down the court. So Hingham is in a little bit of a defensive mode when they're on the offensive end of the floor, because once a shot goes up, they're already thinking about getting back on D. It's just been a great performance so far by North Quincy, not reflected on the scoreboard yet, but I look for them to go on a run at some point here. I mean, I'm complaining a bit about the scoring, and they're up by 10, you know, so it's impressive stuff.
These two teams met earlier in the season in the Patriot League crossover game. It was right here at North Quincy. North won that game 61-46. This is the first round of the MIAA Division II girls tournament. Fight for the loose ball, and they're going to call a foul on North Quincy. I think it's going to be Megan Smith, and it is.
Raiders foul is on number 5, Megan Smith. That's her first personal foul.
The winner of this game will go on to face either Neshoba Regional or Archbishop Williams in the next game, in the second round. If North wins, they'll be hosting either Neshoba or Archies.
Yeah, it's interesting. I don't know what's going on out there, but Neshoba basketball is remarkable. Like, all I think of was apple orchards and gentle hills, but they have 2 good basketball programs out there, and that's a phenomenon that, like, recent vintage, certainly 5 years or less, you know, and it's on both boys and girls.
All right, that last foul was called against Maeve Powers. That's her 3rd.
Yeah, they got to be careful on that. Maeve's still in there, right?
Yeah, she's still in there.
See, Maeve knows one way to play, and it's full throttle. So.
Genzu sidestep 3, and it's good.
Again, she's only a freshman. That's right. If I were coaching the other team against Genzu, I might knock her in the nose too, you know. But she is back, and she's got 2 threes this quarter, John.
Substitution for Hingham. Kate McBride comes into the game, and number 15, Kylie McAloon, will go to the bench.
Yeah, Liana Cunningham is trusting Maeve.
Nice defense by Leah Colbert, and loose ball into the hands of Megan Smith. And
It's another kind of one of those. They gotta come up with a new approach to left-handed layups. I'll just leave it at that, because they're all doing the same thing, and it's being swatted away.
And nice defense there by Eileen Lothar. She takes the ball away from Colbert. Shot there, no good. Maeve Powers gets the pass from Maddie O'Donnell, so Powers can bring it up. And ball taken away by Caroline Conley for Hingham.
Now we just saw a shot off the side of the backboard, an air ball. That's a sign of an offense that's just hurrying shots and not settled at all. And that's because of the disruptive play of the Red Raider defense.
O'Donnell was trying to get down low to Colbert. Pass was a little off.
Out of bounds, Raiders ball.
You're not tracking turnovers, I hope.
No, I'm sure each team's in double digits with that as well here tonight.
Yeah. Maddie O'Donnell has had 5 or 6 looks and made 5 or 6 nice passes, but they've just gone elsewhere, you know, so. But she really sees the floor well, so they've taken her out to give her a little break. There was a hurried shot. There's 26 seconds on the shot clock, and no need to get your 3-pointer blocked out at the line. Now, if you can see on your screen there, 22, Colbert, she's just really getting bodied there. She's a very physical player, though. She's really, really tough and does a nice job.
Nora Gary's open for 3, couldn't get it, front rimmed it, and a foul called on the floor against North Quincy.
Yeah, it's going to be shoe.
That's going to be her second foul, but North over the limit, so Hingham will go to the line.
For our young players, you want to be watching Aliyah Colbert, number 22, and how hard she works and how she works. She's using her legs and her hips and really works hard for position. You see her there under the hoop. She's got very strong legs, and if you watch her box out here now, she's going to use her lower body, not her arms. She does a very good job of being physical by using her lower body and getting position. She's getting mauled tonight, as an aside, but this isn't a bad game for an opener for Red Raiders.
Powers drives in, but shot gets blocked by Eileen Lothar. Lothar around 5 blocks now. We've seen her a couple times block some shots. And she's been guarding Leah Colbert as well.
Well, I don't think we should give them credit for any blocks on the lefty layups. I could block some of these.
Hingham foul is on number 22, Sienna Powers. That's her second personal foul, 4th team foul.
Sienna Powers called for the foul. One more, and Hingham will be over the limit, and North will go to the line. Avis Agru checks in for Hingham as Powers goes to the bench. Powers kicks it out. And three is good. Megan Smith.
Nice quick release by Smith. She was in a position to shoot there when she caught the ball. Did a nice job.
Maeve Powers takes the ball away for North. Colbert drives in, and you're going to call a travel on Colbert. 48 seconds to go now here in the second quarter. 24-10, North on top. Almost a backcourt violation. Hingham's able to just get across, it looked like. Elizabeth Murray just established as she came across. Lothar's shot is no good. And foul's going to be called down on the floor against North Quincy, it looks like.
I think it's going to be on Megan Smith. That'd be her third, isn't it?
Raiders foul is on number 9.
It is on Smith. They call her second.
Just a second. Good.
Ava Sabru at the line.
Yeah, I mentioned earlier there's 32 seconds left, and hopefully North's going to hold the ball for just one shot. But Liana Cunningham rolled the dice this quarter with Maeve Powers. She picked up her third. But she left her in there, and her confidence was rewarded. And that's a good thing for North. So it looks like they're going to take the air out of the ball. The shot clock is off.
Powers gets it into Smith, and we're going to say a foul's called on Eileen Lothar. Looked like she had blocked it, but they're going to say maybe on the follow-through.
Yeah, I think we'll take the call. It was by an outside official. And as you said, John, it was after the release.
Megan Smith at the line, 2 shots.
All right, so Lothar called for her first foul, and Megan Smith at the line for 2.
You know, I get talking about this at games. The backboards here at North Quincy, the friendliest in the entire United States. I don't know if we can get one of those mid-court camera shots. There it is. You see all the black dots on the plastic backboard here. It's a plastic backboard with all kinds of give to it. So, all right, so we went 1 for 2 on the foul shots.
Yep.
Red Raiders up 14 at 25-11.
All right, Lothar with the ball. Shot there by Kate McBride, no good. Rebounded by North. And they won't be able to get a shot off as there's only under 2 seconds to go when it was rebounded. But at the end of the first half of play here, North Quincy with a 14-point lead over Hingham, 25-11. A little bit of sloppiness, maybe a little bit of nerves shown by both teams. As we mentioned, a lot of turnovers by both teams, but North has been able to pull out to a lead here, again, 25-11.
Yeah, you're right about it being a bit sloppy, but that's more the result of all the pressure here and the way the kids are playing. This is a great opening game for North Quincy High, a terrific opening game because Hingham's very physical, they're talented, and so far North's been up to the challenge.
All right, well, we will take a timeout here. We'll be back with second half coverage in just one moment, so please stay tuned. Welcome back, everyone, to North Quincy High School, where at the half, the Raiders lead the Harborwomen 25-11. We'll run down the stats real quick. First for North Quincy, Megan Smith leading the way with 10 points. Jen Zhu with 6 points. Tabby McDonough with 5. Maeve Powers 2. And Aaliyah Colbert with 2 points as well for the Raiders. One thing we mentioned a couple times, we haven't been keeping rebounding stats, but Colbert easily in double digits with rebounds here tonight for North Quincy and having a big effect down in defensive end as well. For Hingham, Kate McBride leading the way with 7 points, Ava Segru with 3, and Sienna Powers with 1 point for
Yeah, very anemic offensive performance for Hingham tonight, first half at least. 11 points will not get it done in a state tournament game. So got to see what they do here to adjust. It's going to be very difficult. North is playing man-to-man defense, very aggressive. They've got a deep bench. They played 9 players in that first half, all of whom the same relentless, aggressive approach. So we got the same 5 that started the game coming out to start the second half, John. Should be an interesting third quarter.
North Quincy, the number 5 seed in the Division II tournament. Hingham, number 28. North Quincy with a record of 17-3. Hingham, 7-13. But again, the power ranking gets them in to the tournament at number 28. Travel call against Hingham on the first possession.
Things start where we left off with aggressive North defense shutting down the Hingham offense.
Megan Smith getting across half court over to Maeve Powers. Powers with 3 fouls. Keep an eye on that.
Now, I talked about Hingham's offense earlier. North's running the same type of motion offense. I think a few people got whacked here. I think about the third tomahawk was the first call in that little sequence. And a very hard-working Elia Colbert is going to go to the line for 2. She's really been working hard. She got a little frustrated there in the second quarter because she wasn't seeing the ball much, notwithstanding all the hard work she was doing. So nice to see her get started here early in this third quarter.
All right, she drains both. 27-11 now. North coming with full court pressure, and ball out of bounds off the foot of Powers.
Yeah, great call by Liana Cunningham. This is a zone press, not the man-to-man stuff, and it's a big change for North. At the least, it'll take some time off the shot clock.
And it looks like a foot was on the line.
Yeah, should be a new.
Nice fake there by Caroline Conley, but she can't get it to go. And a jump ball was called as Colbert tied up the ball with Eileen Lothar, and North has a possession error.
Raiders ball.
Hingham coming with some full court man-to-man pressure of their own. They send the trap now. North, a nice job to get it across. Oh, great job there by Elia Colbert.
That is how you handle a press right there. 3 passes, boom, 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 and a layup. Terrific job by the Red Raiders.
Tough break there. Tabby McDonough looked like she got the ball, but a little bit of the arm as well. And that's going to be her
Raiders foul.
Her fourth.
3, Tabby McDonough. That's her 4th personal foul. First team foul of the third quarter.
They'll be getting her out after this foul shot. That's regrettable.
And a post foul shot around the rim and out.
Yeah, that one kind of sums up the night that Hingham's been having so far. That did everything but go in.
One or two for post, and timeout called by head coach Roland Millian for Hingham with 6:32 left to go here in the third quarter.
Yeah, he's looking for a full timeout. It appears they may try to set up a press again. We'll see. I'm not sure. He may have seen what North did the last time and be thinking that he'd change his plans. But the Red Raiders coming out in this third quarter very effectively. And This is the same type of performance we've seen in on prior occasions when we covered them, John. They're very steady, very hard-working. It's pedal to the metal from start to finish for these kids. They only know one way to play, and it's terrifically entertaining.
Yeah, we mentioned this is the first game of the MIAA Division II girls tournament. The winner of this game will go on to face Neshoba or Archbishop Williams. If North wins, they will host either of those teams. That game will be sometime at the beginning of next week. Hingham full court pressure results in a steal, and Caroline Conley can't come up with it. And a jump ball, Hingham possession.
Hingham possession.
So as you said, Jim, head coach Roland Millian calls timeout, sets up the pressure, and Hingham gets the steal in the ball.
Well, now Hingham's got to capitalize off that. And they do. Quick little jumper.
And a
Now,
post.
go ahead, John.
Nope, that's all. I was just saying who it was.
One of the nice, well, those are two extremely avoidable turnovers. What we see with North is one of the ways they deal with the press is they get the ball in quickly. There's none of this running to positions to get set up and run a press faker. It's just get the ball out and inbound it very quickly. They've done that the last couple of times. The first time resulted in a layup. Second time they had a turnover at half court on an errant pass. Well, here they just had another successful attack of the press. They did a great job, got the ball up over half court. So,
All right, North Quincy called the timeout with 5:54 left to go here in the third quarter, as head coach Leanna Cunningham wants to talk things over with the girls and get them situated, as Hingham had scored a quick 4 points there coming out of their own timeout.
yeah, imagine that when the other team's run of 4 points gives you pause for thought. North's just been very steady here, and what Coach Cunningham wants to make sure is she wants the girls to stay focused and be a little more careful on the offensive side of the ball. Right now they're only up 13, even though they've been in total control the whole way, so you don't want to see this lead drop into the 10-point range. I'm sure that's one of the things Coach Cunningham talked about.
Powers for three, no good, and she's able to get her own rebound. Powers gets the ball back from Genzu. Skip pass cross court. Nora Geary for three. Can't get it to go. And fight for the rebound. Goes into the hands of Anna Post for Hingham. And she got fouled as she was coming up.
It's a terrible foul by Powers, and it's her fourth. So now Leanna Cunningham has to make a decision.
Number 21, Maeve Powers. That's her fourth personal foul.
So Maeve Powers and Tabby McDonough each with 4 fouls. And Powers is going to stay in the game with 5.5 minutes to go in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think they've got Maddie O'Donnell up, and I think Maeve will be coming out.
Powers with the rebound. Gary for three, no good. Tatum Lane driving into the lane, can't get it to go. And Leah Colbert gets called for the foul there. Looks like on the push-off. Again, some frustration on her part.
Yeah, I was praising her earlier for always doing everything with her legs and her hips. Well, that time she just lashed out with her arm in frustration. And anytime you use your arms, the officials have a clear view of what you're doing.
Fight for the rebound. Caroline Conley was able to get it and put it up and in for Hingham. And another steal here now by Hingham. Ball goes out of bounds off North.
Well, right now North's just playing very sloppy. It's that simple. They've got to calm things down and get a little more focus when they have possession of the basketball.
And a foul's called on Eileen Lothar for Hingham, and
Hingham foul.
Lothar and head coach Roland Millian didn't see where it was. I'm not sure if I saw it either.
Yeah, that's an interesting call. Lothar is more conservative. He's going to get, I should say, Coach Millian is more conservative. He's going to get Lothar out here with 3 fouls. That was a little bit of a phantom one.
Genzu with the ball now for North. Tough shot, no good. Fight for the rebound, controlled by Anna Post for Hingham, and she's going to get fouled as well.
Well, you got to love the atmosphere, John. I'll say that. I'm sure Coach Cunningham and the Raiders are not all that pleased with what's going on, but this is what the tournament's about. You have quality caliber teams, and Hingham showing no quit here.
Nice defense by Megan Smith. Tried to save it, but could not.
Terrific hustle by, and a great play by Smith there, trailing the play.
Rebounded by Caroline Conley. Can't get it to go in, but she gets fouled and will go to the line for 2.
Now, that time there was a little bit of a breakdown by the North defense. First one we've seen. Hingham was doing that perimeter move around the outside, no picks, just motion stuff. And it opened up the lane, which is what the motion offense is designed to do. And as a result, when the layup was missed, Hingham got the offensive rebound. Now, let's see if they're going to capitalize here. They missed the first foul shot. One for 2, but the lead is at 10, John. Something I'm sure Coach Cunningham didn't want to see.
Maddie O'Donnell was called for her 3rd foul in that last possession. Ball goes out of bounds off North Quincy.
Hingham ball. Into the game for Hingham, number 15, Kylie.
Okay, big decision by Coach Cunningham, but I understand it. She's bringing Mae Powers back with 3:48 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Trying to get this North offense back in gear here.
Take to the hole by Hingham, no good. Fight for the rebound down low, and jump ball's called.
Raiders possession.
It's been 3+ minutes since North Quincy has scored.
Yeah, and that's why Mae Powers is back in with 4 fouls, so.
Yeah, Hingham's going to be on an 8-0 run during that time. And Powers does a nice job there to get that ball up and in.
Well, the very difficult decision made by Coach Leanna Cunningham was rewarded almost immediately, as Mae Powers with a nice little ball fake goes in and finishes. So North scores its first hoop in a while. They stretch the lead out to 31-19, and they've got possession here again. Let's see what they do.
And they're trying to get it down to Powers underneath the net, but it's knocked out of bounds by Caroline Conley for Hingham. Sienna Powers checks in now for Hingham. Caroline Conley going to the bench. Colbert working on the post and can't get it to go.
Yeah, North's weak side defense has just gone away. It's disappeared here. That's the 2nd time a girl's penetrated.
Powers no good from 3. Rebound was controlled by Megan Smith. And They're going to say a foul's called. And if that's on Maddie O'Donnell, that's going to be her 4th. And it was. So O'Donnell picks up her 4th foul.
Yeah, it's the 5th team foul. So Hingham's going to be shooting 1-on-1 here. No, 2. Another rule change. MIAA justifying its existence by. This young lady, Kate McBride for Hingham. She's a sophomore. Got a lovely shooting form, great shooter. And she sticks both foul shots. I got to tell you, in a couple of years, the Patriot League's going to have some bang-up teams here. Got a ton of sophomores in this division.
Yes, right now for North Quincy, there's 4 sophomores and a junior on the court. Oh, great pass there by Powers down low for O'Donnell, but she gets trapped. And timeout's called by head coach Leanna Cunningham. So 2:37 to go here in the 3rd quarter. North with a 10-point lead, 31-21.
Yeah, the lead, it's a little perilous because anytime a team has been playing from behind like Hingham all night, the goal they talk about in the locker room is to get to 10 or under, because at that point you get a little momentum going. You can close. You can close a 10-point lead pretty quickly. Well, Coach Cunningham is fighting desperately to keep that lead above 10. And right now it's sitting there, but North has not done much offensively. What was the halftime score, John?
Halftime score was 25-11.
Yeah, so North's been outscored 10-6 this quarter. Oh, nice take to the hoop. But the shooting woes continue. They've been ice cold here this 3rd quarter.
Strong take to the hole there by Tatum Lane for Hingham. It's going to make it now 8-point lead for North. And it goes out of bounds and will remain North ball. Hingham just chipping away at this lead and see if they can force another turnover there. And no. Power shot gets blocked again by Eileen Lothar. We talked about her in the first half with several blocks. A couple more here in the second half as well. Maddie O'Donnell was open. They couldn't get the shot off. Quick recovery by Hingham. Genzu, a long 3, can't get it to go. Nice rebounded by O'Donnell.
Maddie O'Donnell hustling there. Nice pass inside by O'Donnell. She's moving the ball very well.
And Megan Smith trying to come up with a rebound, and she does. Nice hustle there by Megan Smith for North Quincy. Out of bounds off Hingham.
Yeah, Elizabeth Murray did a great job of cutting into the passing lane there.
Powers, nice pass down low, and Colbert can't get it, but she was fouled.
That was a beautiful pass by Maeve Powers. So, regrettably,
number 25.
Colbert could not finish with a layup, but she's going to the line with 2 foul shots. Let's see what she does. She's a good little foul shooter.
Foul was called on Eileen Lothar. That's her 4th. And Colbert makes the 1st.
Into the game for Hingham, Number 24, Ava Segru, replacing number 25.
Ava Segru, one of the senior captains for Hingham, checks in as Lothar goes to the bench with those 4 fouls.
Goes 1 for 2 there, and the lead is 9 with 1:20 to go here in the quarter.
Segru driving in on Colbert, and nothing there. Powers comes down with the ball. Smith was trying to get it over to Colbert, and it's going to be controlled now by Hingham. Under a minute to go in the quarter. Kit McBride for 3, no good, off the back of the rim. Megan Smith driving in and counting.
Oh!
Big bucket there by Megan Smith, and she'll go to the line for a 3-point play.
Well, the junior captain for the Red Raiders showing some real leadership here late in what has been a very balky third quarter for the Red Raiders. They just have not hit, well, actually, I guess they're the Raiders, correct? But in any event, rough third quarter. Poor shooting, a lot of turnovers, but they've kept the lead here. And not only that, they've kept it in double digits. So Smith looking to polish off an old-fashioned 3-point play.
A little strong there on the foul shot by Smith. Nora Gary's checked back in for North Quincy. And blocked there by Alea Colbert. North now pushing Jensu with the ball. And great pass there to Megan Smith, who finishes it off there. Back up to 13-point lead.
Just huge right there.
10 seconds to go in the quarter. And bad pass, and Alea Colbert gets the ball, and she gets fouled as well, and she's going to go to the line for 2 foul shots.
John, I got to tell you, this little turn of events here in the final minute, huge for the Raiders. They've stretched the lead to 13. They took the shot from Hingham. They stayed firm, stayed strong, and now there's an opportunity here, Alea Colbert, to stretch the lead out to 15, which would really be a difficult pill for Hingham to swallow as they go to the bench. She hits the first, 37-23. There's 7 seconds left and a full court to travel for Hingham after this foul shot.
Iris Goka comes in now for North Quincy. Maeve Powers will go to the bench with the 4 fouls. Head coach Landon Cunningham doesn't want to pick up a foul with 10 seconds to go here. 1 and 2 for Colbert at the line, and she's able to come up with the steal, and that will be the end of the third quarter. So North Quincy, lead was down to 8, and now the Raiders have been built it back up to 14, 37-23 after 3 quarters of play.
Oh, great job at the end of that quarter, John, by Colbert. She just really stepped up big, as did Megan Smith. So the great thing about this team is the number of kids who aren't just talented and aren't just going to make things happen out there, but they know how to play as leaders. And that particular sequence of the final 2 minutes, you had several girls from North really step up, show some leadership. So North Quincy has a 14-point lead after what was really a terrible quarter, several turnovers. They were ice cold the whole quarter, and Hingham really took a run at them. Hingham scored 12 points that quarter after scoring 11 the entire first half. So nicely done by North Quincy. Had to be discouraging for Hingham to go to the bench there at the end of the quarter with having taken a shot and have seen the lead slip back to 14. So
All right,
We're
fourth quarter
here.
underway. Exactly, Jim. Lane with the ball now is trying to get it down low. Kick ball by Megan Smith.
Hingham ball.
Lane drives in, nice pass to Zagru, and Zagru can't get it to go. Nora Geary with the rebound, Cookie gets it up. Colbert, nice spin move, but can't get it to go. And it's going to go off North Quincy.
Out of bounds.
Yeah, the last time we saw Colbert in this gym, she was using the backboard very effectively and all clean finishes down low. That has not been the case tonight. That's something she'll have to work on, hoping North has one more game, expecting they're going to have at least another game. So, but she's got to clean up her finishes down low.
Iris Goka, one of the senior captains for North Quincy, had a nice defensive play down on that last possession. Just got stumbled up and tripped before they got called for the travel. And Goka Yunan again with the rebound.
Yeah, now that's just a very sloppy turnover by North after some nice defense, and they get the ball, and then just carelessness heading the other direction.
First team foul of the fourth quarter. Hingham ball.
I had talked in the first half about the fact that I figured the relentless pressure all game by the North Quincy Red Raiders would wear down Hingham. And let's see if that effect does come true here. Colbert traffic, what a rebound. Great job.
Megan Smith with the ball, bringing it up now for North. Oh, great pass now to Colbert, who finishes up and in. Colbert now with 10 points here for North Quincy, 39-23. And fouls called on Colbert, and going to the line for Hingham will be Kate McBride to shoot two.
Raiders foul is on number 22, Alea Colbert.
That's Colbert's third personal foul.
Third personal foul, second team foul.
The way she's been playing tonight, that's not a bad thing. She can play with 3 fouls here.
So Tabby McDonough, Maddie O'Donnell, and Maeve Powers all have 4 fouls for North Quincy. Colbert with 3. And another rebound for Alea Colbert here tonight. 1 of 2 at the line for Kate McBride. And Nora Geary for 3, and she drains it.
Nice move down low.
And
I think he just called Maeve Powers in the rebounding action. Let's see.
Raiders foul is on number 23, Nora
they're going to get on Nora Geary instead.
Second personal foul, third team foul of the fourth quarter. Hingham ball.
Shot by Eileen Lothar, no good. Rebound by Colbert. Powers with the ball, gets it up to Jen Zhu. Megan Smith's going to slow things down for North Quincy. 5:20 to go. And Maeve Powers gets fouled as she was trying to pass the ball off. Caroline Conley called for the foul.
Is on number 3, Caroline Connolly. That's her third personal foul, first team foul of the fourth quarter.
Jen Zhu for three, and she hits it as well. North Quincy pulling away now, 21-point lead, 45-24. And ball goes out of bounds off Zhu.
Raiders ball.
Powers driving in and can't get it to go, rebounded by Hingham.
Nice hustle by Colbert again. John, the complexion of this game just changed in a flash, didn't it?
I say those 2 3-pointers by North really stunned Hingham.
Yeah. We were looking at a 10-point ball game. And Hingham with momentum. Now with 4 minutes to go in the quarter here, the fourth quarter, it's 21 points. North really exploded. Nice job. This is going to be an excellent first game. It's going to prove to be an excellent first game for North because there's a lot of correctable stuff that went on. The girls are going to understand, you know, what they need to play cleanly with, you know, in regard to like turnovers, things like that, and other areas of focus, and also it's been a very physical game.
Tabby McDonough checked back into the game.
Oh,
she comes up and in.
Baby, what a take to the hoop by McDonough.
On that last possession in a rebound by Alea Colbert, she got stepped on her foot or she sprained her ankle, and she's favoring her right now. We'll see if head coach Leanna Cunningham spots it.
That was the first pick and roll I think I've seen tonight. It was nicely executed, though.
.344 to go now in the game.
Oh, nice move by Maeve. Maeve Powers, who's had a rough night tonight shooting and whatnot. Not in the scorebook the way we're used to seeing her. Just totally unrufflable. She just took the ball to the hoop, no hesitation. She's going to go to the line here for 2.
Foul called on Anna Post, her third for Hingham. Powers sticks both. Powers only with 6 points here tonight, as you mentioned. She's been around the rim all night long, just hasn't been able to get it to fall.
Oh, nice hustle by Colbert.
And Colbert wasn't expecting that pass from Tabby McDonough.
Oh! That's one way to get a jump ball.
Caroline Conley and Leah Colbert jarring back and forth at each other, and double technical fouls have just been called.
Well, we'll see about that, because I will tell you right now, Colbert did nothing other than play hard, and then girl from Hingham came up and defending her teammate. She's the one who got the tee, I believe, John. I don't think Colbert's going to get a tee, and I don't think she deserved one. When you see the replay, she was confronted by number 3, and she just backed away from her. So Colbert is a strong young lady who plays with great aggression, and that's all that she did there.
Zhu driving in and gets fouled and can't get to go on the shot, but she'll go to the line.
Hingham foul is on number 24, Ava Sprue. That's her second personal foul, 14 foul. Sue at the line, 2 shots.
I'd say that's another thing that has not gone the way Coach would wish, is the foul shooting tonight. Pretty much all the North girls have excellent form, and they do everything they're supposed to do correctly and well, but the ball has not been dropping from the foul line. So shooting woes continue in that regard. But it's interesting, John, North's 1 point away from, well, 2 points away from doubling up Hingham now, after being in a tight little battle there at the end of the third quarter.
Shot there,
Great defense by Maeve Powers, even though she's got the 4 fouls. Did an excellent job there.
Fouls called on Tabby McDonough. That will be her 5th. And she'll fouled out of the game here.
Number 3, Tabby McDonough. That's her 5th personal foul.
Iris Goka comes in place of McDonough.
Kylie McLone at the line, 2 shots.
Kylie McAloon at the line for 2. This is the first. Nora Gary long 2 and no good. Well, nice take to the hole there by Caroline Conley. Coming up on 2 minutes to play here in the game. Powers driving and loses control of it. Colbert picks it up.
Nice ball movement by North.
Down low to Colbert. She kicks it back out to Geary. And foul called as Nora Geary was trying to pass the ball away.
Terrific possession there by North Quincy. They were very poised with the ball. They kept moving the ball to get a better shot. They get the ball to the post to Colbert. She didn't force it. She kicked it right back out, feeling the pressure. And as a result, Nora Geary's at the line, an excellent foul shooter, and she's going to have 2 shots, and she sticks the first.
Jen Zhu will go to the bench, and Ella Lynch, number 4, junior for the Raiders, checks in. Nora Geary makes both foul shots. She's going to go to the bench, and checking in is Riley Green.
Good.
Hard tipped away into the hands of Caroline Conley. Shot by McAloon, a little too rough.
Great defense. Great defense there by Maeve Powers. She didn't shy away, notwithstanding her foul status of in there with 4.
Foul is on number 23. That's it. First personal foul. Riley Green at the line, 2 shots.
A couple substitutions here as Caroline Conley, one of the senior captains, goes to the bench for the final time. As was Ava Segru, another senior captain for Hingham.
Riley Green, one of the sophomores, getting into the scorebook, and delighted to do so. She looked good at the foul line there, went 1 for 2, so she got some playing time and She's got her name in the scorebook here in a state tournament game. Nice job by Riley. Well, Hingham's going to take this one right down to the bitter end, John.
Number 5, Megan Smith. That's her 4th personal foul.
Megan Smith called for the foul for North Quincy. That's her 4th.
McAloon at the line, 2 shots.
And Kylie McAloon at the line for 2 for Hingham.
Into the game for the Raiders, number 10, Maddie O'Donnell, replacing number 5, Megan Smith.
Maddie O'Donnell checking back in now for the Raiders. 1:11 to go. Ella Lynch with a rebound for North Quincy. Shot there, no good by Goka.
I think Riley Green's going to the line again. Good for her. She's one of the several super softs here in this program. There's a sophomore class to beat the band, and you see right now I think we've got a floor littered with sophomores. So you see Maddie O'Donnell there at the top of the key. Green 1 for 2 again. So this is an impressive, I'll say, 4th quarter and a nice wrap to this game tonight. Terrific job by the Red Raiders, who hung tough, John, despite some discouraging periods where shots weren't falling, things just weren't happening the way they might wish, We're coming down to 20 seconds here, and essentially going to hopefully run out the clock. We've got 22:07 on the shot clock and on the game clock.
Long shot there, no good by North. They control it. And Dave Powers will get 2 points and go to the line for her 3rd if she can.
Yeah, the fans, Maeve is not only talented, but a fan favorite. The fans really erupted there. They know it's been a long, hard slog tonight for Maeve, so happy to see that production. And she finishes a nice old-fashioned 3 there. So with 10 seconds left, North actually doubled up Hingham. It's 57-28 here, John, so really impressive finish by the Red Raiders. They held Hingham under 30 points in a state tournament game, and took a real shot to the gut from Hingham, which is a good team and a physical team. Did just a terrific job. So nicely done by the Red Raiders. They're going to move on, and as you said, it's Archbishop Williams or Neshoba, correct?
Correct, yes. I was trying to see if I could get an update on that, but I haven't been able to. But either way, North Quincy is going to be hosting a 2nd round game sometime early next week, again, either against Neshoba Regional or Archbishop Williams, with the 57-28 victory here tonight. All right, we'll run down the stats for both teams. First, for North Quincy, leading the way was Megan Smith with 14 points, Aliyah Colbert with 10, Jen Zhu with 10, Maeve Powers with 9, Tabby McDonough had 7, Nora Geary with 5, and Riley Green had 2 points for the Raiders. For Hingham, Kate McBride had 10 points, Caroline Conley with 5, Anna Post with 5, Tatum Lane with 4, Ava Segru with 3, and Sienna Powers had 1 for Hingham to round out the scoring. So again, North Quincy 57-28 with a victory here in the first round of the tournament, Jim.
Yeah, well, you can see that we're going to transition right into a boys game, North and Middleborough taking the floor, but as the Raider ladies head home tonight. They got a great opening game. State tournament competition. Physical. They took a couple of shots. They looked like they might run away and control the game start to finish. They did not, but they did a great job in the fourth quarter of taking charge. So very impressive, and we'll look forward to game 2, which you pointed out they'll be hosting here, correct?
Yeah, the North Quincy girls will be hosting next week. Yep.
Well, hopefully we can get a group together to cover that one. We'll see.
All right, well, speaking of the group that was out here tonight to make this game possible, we want to thank them. On audio, we had Frank Hart. On graphics, Anna El Torre. On camera, we had Ryan McQuaid and Scott Daniels. Our engineer was Chris Potter, and our director was Peter Dari. So again, final score here at North Quincy High School, the Raiders 57 and Hingham 28. For Jim Timmons, my name is Jonathan Clary. Thanks for tuning in to this edition of QATV Sports. We'll see you next time.